Verde National Park in the southwest corner of Colorado was designated the first U.S. World Cultural Heritage Site by the United Nations. This means that from a global perspective, it's Colorado's most significant wonder. And here to tell us more about Mesa Verde is our very own Tom Noel, a.k.a. Dr. Colorado. Nice to see you.
Great to be here, Denise.
Before we find out more about Mesa Verde, let's find out about how many times you've visited Mesa Verde over the years.
Gosh, probably about 30, 35 times. We do an annual tour for the Smithsonian, now for History Colorado.
It's breathtaking. Why do you think Mesa Verde is so important?
You know, it's probably the best known and the most significant Native American ruins north of Mexico.
Really?
That still survive.
When did it become Colorado's first national park?
In 1906.
1906? So was that a park before Rocky Mountain National Park?
Right. That
Wow.
Rocky is like 1915.
My goodness.
And Denise, you'll be glad to know it was women who pushed for this park.
Yes?
And they twisted the arms of Governor Shafroth and President Teddy Roosevelt and got it done.
Hey, up top, Dr. Colorado. I like that. Go women. And what does the World Heritage Site designation mean?
You know, that means the eyes from Paris or Geneva, from a global perspective for the United Nations. This is their cultural and educational organization. This is the most important site in the U.S., the first one designated.
My goodness, it's such an honor that we have it right here in Colorado.
Right.
How far of a trip is it from Denver? How many hours?
You know, it's about 5 or 6 hours.
5 or 6 hours.
And a lot of people don't go there because it is kind of a long trip and out of the way.
Yeah, but my goodness, it's so worth it. If you've never been, take advantage of seeing it. What about Kiva and Kivas? What's the significance of the Kiva to Mesa Verde?
That's a circular structure that you see here on the screen. And according to the ancestral Puebloans, all of us emerged from that, from Mother Earth, crawled up through that hole. That's where people came to.
Ooh.
And they send their prayers down that little hole, the Sipapu it's called, and also believe that when your spirit dies, you go back to Mother Earth, back down through that hole.
Look how beautiful that is, all the construction too. Crutches, we have a picture here, and tell me the significance of the crutches that were found at Mesa Verde.
They've got a great museum there, and this was one of the exhibits that Denise stuck in my mind, is that this culture was stable enough, they stayed in one place long enough that they could take care of the poor, the elderly, the crippled. Many societies were constantly on the move, and unfortunately you just leave them behind.
Right.
They could take care of them.
That's wonderful. Corn, did that play a big role in Mesa Verde?
Right, that's the key to the whole thing, growing corn there. The
Uh-huh.
whole culture is based on this raising of corn, which enables them to stay in one place, store that corn up over the years. Here's the diorama.
Wow.
At the museum.
Yeah, it looks like a model. Where can we see this?
This is at the Visitor Center at Mesa Verde National Park. They have a wonderful set of dioramas done in the 1930s as a WPA project.
Isn't that neat? At the bottom of the screen, you'll see the website. It's visitmesaverde.com if you'd like to find out more. You can always go to dr-colorado.com too to find out more about Dr. Colorado. Finally, what do kitty cats have to do with Mesa Verde?
Well,
I've never heard this story
this
before.
is my theory, and after seeing that cat a little earlier today.
Yeah, the fat cat.
Yeah, that cat. The problem, you know, they abandoned this place around 1300. They disappeared because of drought and lack of food. And I think, as you know, the problem with storing corn is mice and rats getting in there.
Oh.
If you had kitty cats, and kitty cats weren't introduced until the Spanish come, the Native Americans, Native peoples did not have cats. If they'd had cats at Mesa Verde, they probably would still be there, maybe to this day.
Oh, isn't that interesting? That's your theory, huh, Dr.
Yes,
Colorado?
my theory.
Well, come all to Dr. Colorado's free slide lecture on Colorado's favorite landmarks. It's Saturday, March 4th at 4 p.m. at the Buck Recreation Center in Littleton, and on Sunday, March 5th at 2 p.m. at the Central Denver Public Library. Both lectures absolutely free. For Dr. Tom's other talks, tours, and classes, check out dr-colorado.com.